They lock the Sejuani first here, and you know, it's not a 100% you have to pick Ashe with this. You could just go ahead and take K'Sante. You could play it safe up there on the top side.
Yeah, and Showmaker has been hovering a lot of Syndra recently, so we're going to hold our thought. It is going to be Silas locked in. Keen can also play Akali and has been playing a lot of Akali, so it is technically a flex as well.
This is so risky.
Oh, King, and okay.
It's super risky, but it is going to be able to get through the CC. So I like this much more than the Aatrox, and you know, as a person who generally likes meta picks and more classic picks and usually is a little bit worried when I see a pick like this.
The classic top lane summoner spells have ensued. Ignite and the teleporters. Now Chovy having to ghost. Oh, narrowly avoids being... Yeah, he is a long way from home at this point in time, as they know that this could potentially happen. So Showmaker coming down towards the bottom side, gives him the good old thumbs up and says, thank you very much.
You play too close to the sun, hold that thought.
Yeah, speaking of missed engages and too close to the sun and stuff like that, that's a permafrost, that's a backflip, and that is Keen getting second blood.
And they just don't have any way of getting out of this as this is Showmaker's first-person view. Let's go for it.
안녕하세요.
Hello. And he secures the kill there with the E.
I like how he's emoting and actually saying in comms. Like, he is so dedicated to the mental. But he is himself the referee. Okay, crash down here from Lucid. Keen into the Shroud, backflips as well. This is
as now we're gonna have that group for the Drake.
There's the flash out from Lehens. Actually gonna be respecting here as Canyon's moving up, finds Lucid, Showmaker and Chovy also making their way down. Looking like a 4v4 here as the chains don't land, but there's a Glacial Prison. They're a little bit late to this one. However, they have a ward. They can actually move on over, and Canyon has the Arctic Assault. Still, not going to be able to contest the Rel. That's as if he was never there. As Keen, he's really dead. That's Kingen getting his revenge here towards the top side of the map.
Bottom side, and I got to say, this is a lot of gold stacked up for Isaiah early on. That's going to go wide.
Yep, the arrow going to pick the middle there as the Magnet Storm comes out. Pays Cleanse, flashes, tries to get himself out of this, but it's just not going to work. It is not going to be enough. And Lucid was tanking the turret for as long as possible, and Chovy, he's teleported in. Now he's ghosted. He's so incredibly fast. I think Lucid might be falling down here. Can the rest of D+ make it out? Because Canyon's moving over and aiming. Yeah, there's a fadeaway jump shot if ever I've seen one, and he's clapped.
Aiming has picked up a ton of money that you shouldn't really be able to get at this stage in the game.
There's a flash chains of corruption. Pays, bye-bye. Yeah, he's really dead. Okay, Showmaker
steals one of those critical ultimates. It can be so problematic. Now, this is the Chovy play here to stop this from going off. Does, of course, back first. And then down here, the engage isn't quick enough, you know, to where that Chovy comes in and it's too late, the play is over. So much turret damage is taken, and Chovy's like, all right, thank you very much for the donation. Also note, Lucid blocking Showmaker's, or rather, excuse me, Canyon blocking Showmaker's rotation here as well, so he can't really come and help out. Great ultimate there to lock them down. And then this is just, you can't be Varus if you don't know where I am. I'm going to steal your ultimate and obliterate you.
Yeah.
Easy near 400 picked up there for Showmaker.
And he could have just gone for the ult.
Yeah,
but no, he's flashing. He's making sure that that is going to hit, and he is getting that kill. And Kellen, pretty happy with how his mid laner is playing. This is 3 games in a row that we're seeing some peak Showmaker, as Drake is going to be secured by Ashe somehow. That's going to be an all-out here by Chovy as he dives into the backline. Keen, also massive at aiming. He's flashed the wall. Keen is in trouble, and the Xayah is picking up a kill. And now Chovy has 4 people to deal with, and that is just a few too many. D+, off to a phenomenal start. It's Chemtech Soul. I have an issue with that, personally.
Yeah. It feels like in a lot of ways a 5v4 game. If we can't see Pays get some sort of value here, we'll be able to get this turret commitment here.
Yeah, now Lucid is going to find Keen on the retreat. He does still have Shroud. Let's see whether he can use it. Really nice movement. Look at that.
King in on this side.
Yeah, Keen going to get dove on. He got away the first time. He may not be able to this time, as the backflip does get him out of there. But now the flash on forward. It is going to be the return kill, but they'll take the kill on the Akali any day of the week. And Kingen is not done. Lehens nowhere to go. Olaf, of course, just does not care about Ashe in any way. and he will continue chasing. Now Chovy having to run away from this Olaf. Avoiding the undertows is important, but look at this. Hayes, what's he going to be able to do here as Canyon's trying to stand in his way, trying to be that front line. As I think if you're by yourself, Kingen, you may not necessarily win this fight, but Showmaker's going to turn up. Lucid's going to be there. All Out does come in, and Aiming's going to help out as well. So Chovy, once again, going to be taken down.
Yeah, this might be the backbreaker here for Gen G.
But the man who is massively ahead is Showmaker. He is just a monster. Immediately, Kellen is going to Mikhail's himself. What a performance. This week for Showmaker has just been such an incredible return to form. It's amazing, and like you were talking about, you know, he wasn't in the conversation prior. Now, though, I may have cursed him because his top laner has just been taken down. Teleport from Keen as well. They don't have many places to go. Let's see whether Showmaker can do anything to help out here. 4 versus 5. They have softened them up a little bit, but Gen G, they are on the prowl. D+ just looking for a way out of this one. Look at this. They're hurting them. They're corralling them.
It's going to have to be an incredible play here from Lucid to try to trade a pick back. It's going to be so rough.
There is still a fair bit of CC here. Aiming doesn't have Featherstorm, though. There's the Magnustorm. They get on top of Paze. He takes so much damage, and Showmaker locks him down. Now Kellen's trying to keep them in position, but it's Keen with the perfect execution, and Showmaker, he has his. That's going to take down Chovy. And now, Showmaker and Lucid, they are dangerous. So
He's got some extra health with that Rod of Ages as well.
Oh, Glacial Prison somehow manages to connect onto Keen.
And, you know, finally we're getting close.
Okay, well, Aiming is going to have Chovy delivered to him. There's the All Out. Does manage to pick the right target as Lucid crashing down. Lahen's taking a lot of damage as well as Kingen's trying to return the favor. Let's check out what Chovy's doing as we jump back to that part of this particular play. And now Kingen, he's continuing to run. Look at these ghosty boys pressing their summoner spells and trying to run as quickly as possible. Oh no, it's a wall. It's Olaf's worst enemy, but now there's a hole in it. He's able to get on over as Chovy's trying to mitigate this, and he does so beautifully. There's the chain CC, and Gen G are looking to turn it. Showmaker, though, he is still massive. Chains of Corruption land, and more chains come down as well. Aiming locks down that kill in the end as the arrow connects onto Showmaker. There's a Mikhail's for that, and D+ have lost no one. The flash forward from Showmaker, the backflip is there, and he sees blood in the water now.
Realistic damage to get off us meanwhile.
Yeah, Aiming is going to have to press some buttons here. Does use the flash in order to get away. That was the last one left available. And so, all right, Kellen looking for Lahen's. Does find him here with the grand entrance. Over goes Canyon, though. And the Ragnarok has to be used defensively. Chovy has found Aiming, or has the entirety of D+ found Chovy. He goes all out, but he needs to just get out.
Boris finally has that transformation. LDR is done, but the speed at which this Baron can be taken with this Xayah that's also got a BF sword in her inventory is pretty quick.
Yeah, not to mention Olaf and Silas doing their fair share of work as well, so it's down very, very low. They're not wanting to take any chances, though. The hijacked prison is thrown at Canyon. And Lucid, he comes back. They are able to secure it. He can't get far enough into the pit and does have to flash to get himself away. The health bars are low, though, and Gen G think that this is an opportunity. Let's see whether they can pick up any stragglers. As Keen has to run away here. Showmaker not able to find the Chains of Corruption as Keen.
And then he just gets focused down first.
Well, Kellen looking to try and escape from this one. Canyon not having any of that, but his prison has been stolen by Showmaker. Just immediately throws it out because he may or something.
Chovy trying to chase him down. He gets away, and now Chovy's not in position to actually frontline here as the Baron is what D+ have their eyes on here. Kellen's just going to rejoin the squad. They have choke points controlled.
Yep, and Gen G understands that they can't let this Baron go over. They are sacrificing their base for this one, and Showmaker's looking for that backline. Pays! Oh my goodness, he stays alive! Showmaker has to go over the wall as now Keen is looking for it, and now Chovy's in that front. Oh my goodness, he's melting. He's evaporating, and Keen is going to follow suit. It's Aiming now, as they were so focused on Showmaker that this Xayah really has become a problem, and I think this is just game over. The Ragnarok coming on through and the undertows coming down. I think that Kingen will let them live, but Showmaker may not, and Aiming definitely will not. That's an unofficial Quadra as he gets the double kill in the enemy base, and D+. I don't think many of us were expecting them to win, but I was definitely not expecting them to win like
턴 같거든?
아 우리
이거 너무 빨라.
먹어도 돼 먹어도 돼.
P8천.
떼줘.
야 이거 먹을게 3턴 한다 야 먹었어
야 아칼리 아니 바로 스필.
오케이 야 쿠단테
야 쿠단테 줄게. 야 아칼리 원콩. 미드.
야 빨리 펜타 줘 펜타
야 탑텔 저거 떼. 탑텔 갈게. 탑텔 두 개.
봐봐
오.
야 성훈아
나 문제줄게 형.
야
나 문제줄게.
야!
올라
일로 와.
올라
나 어시죠.
나이스.
야 비공식 펜타 줘
펜타 줘.
야 들어가
아 분량 없어서 세레모니 못하네.
범부야 야 범부 죽이러 가
죽여 저 자식 죽여.
죽이라고
나이스.
나이스. 한번 잘.